Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's okay wherever you are in the world. So this is what we got next: the Corgi Toys ERF dump truck. Pretty play worn, so we're going to take this apart and repaint it all, clean it all up. I put new tyres on it just to, because there was a couple of odd tyres on there, and I just wanted to get the size right, so I just put these on there just for now. So take them off in a minute. Right, we'll have a look at this off the stand. Okay, off the stand now. Have a look at it. Basic red and yellow, nothing special. Windscreen's in reasonable condition, no cracks in this one, which is good. Like I said, I put tyres on it just to because they're odd, and I want to see how she was sitting. Now these, what I did with the crane, they were the pin over pins, but these are different. These pins are different on here. If you can see, if I can focus it in, I've already took the ends of these pins off. What they are, you'll probably see it better on. Wait a minute, get myself sorted out here. On this one, you see, these are hollow. They got a hole in them. And all these were done were just basically, as again, very little room. Look, that's pushed right in, very little room to mess with. And I had to, these are pinned over, but not dome shaped like the other end. They just caught on the chassis there. So what I had to do, I tried a couple of different methods. I squeezed it with the pliers to all the way around to get the flange straight. So I was losing very little metal, and then knocked them through. Not easy job, a bit fiddly, but we did. So there was one there, and there's one here holding the body on, holding the tipper on. So you will see, I took that out, and you will see at the end, it's got the hole up. And all I do is just knock that round so it's a little flange, what sits in the top. These don't actually turn. The mechanism turns around this. So when I put these back, there's no room to knock these over at all. I'm going to just drop the super glue on them, because the bucket and that just swings up and down on there. So that's one. That should get the top off. There you go. Look. You've got these two rods there, which are riveted on there. There again, there's very little room on there, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. Whether I take them off or whether I mask them up, because I might cause myself a big problem drilling them out and redoing them. But we'll see. I'll think about that. I'll sleep on it. Right, and this is the other bit. This is the bottom chassis. You can see the pin there. Look. Just pull that out. Push it through. Grab hold of it. Pull that out. That brings this bit. That was a good clean up. It's starting to corrode. Look. There, look. A good clean up with that. That leaves the chassis. And what's on there? 60. Probably 60p. That's what I'll pay for it anyway. And then, anyway, drill that rivet out. Plate and the front axle come off together. And there we have it. There we have it. So we'll get on to the strip down. Not a bad little wagon to do. I think I quite like these. I like the front of these. I like the look of the front. You get the old Molotov on there. In there. That look nice. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it stripped down. Get these tyres off. Get it stripped down. we will. And we'll get stuck into this one. Okay. To clear the bench, get the drill out, and we'll get ready. Okay. I've just drilled that little rivet. It's another short rivet. Look, that ain't going to go very far. So I'm going to have to cut this rivet down when I put that in there. That's for sure. So that's it off. So I'll put that in the solution. And this glass. It doesn't appear to be a rivet in it. But it's stuck fast. It's stuck fast. Got any movement in it? Nope. No movement in it. Mind you, I'm surprised it's been here a long time. I don't want to crack it, do we? So we just give it a little bit of an ease. An ease, Ebenezer. Oh, some movement. Just gently does it. Get the old WD-40 on it. God. Flipping heck. Sure there's not a rivet in there. Let me have a closer look. Ah, yeah, there is. My mistake, fellas. There is. Right. You can just see it now. It's one of them big buggers, isn't it? It's a big one. Let me have a look. I might just be at it with this. She's a big one. Right. What I'm going to have to do, I haven't got big enough. Oh, I might do, hold on. Just, I haven't quite got big enough drill bit for that. That's a big one. It's very similar to that Vauxhall Victor Estate I did. I don't think it was absolutely necessary to put a rivet this size in, do you? So I'm not going about this. This drill's not very sharp, so don't worry too much about it. No, I'm going to get a bigger drill bit. I'll catch you in a minute. I've got a bigger drill bit. Right, okay. That's it. Got the glass out. Yeah, what I did was I didn't bother going and get a bigger drill bit. I just worked it round and round a little bit with a blunt drill, what I've got, and it came out okay. So that's that. So that's ready for the stripper. That's ready for the stripper. The body, I'm going to say the boot then, the back half's ready for the tip, the dumper's ready for the stripper. Now, I will say, if you're going to do one of these, please remember, before you put this in the stripper, here, in here, you can see that, that's a rubber tube, look. That's a rubber tube. That's where the bar goes through. That's where that bar, main bar goes through. And these go through. So they must go up against that edge there. As you can see the marks in it, look. So that must make it easy. That must roll round the bar to make that easier to go. So what we'll do is we'll put that away, clean that up, bit of soap and water. Give it a good clean inside. And I might put a little smearing of Vaseline on there. The old Vaseline. Just to make the ease that a little bit. Because sometimes when you shut these down, they go so far and they jam shut. And you've got to push them forward. As you can see, what's been happening over the years. You see that hole there? You see that? That's elongated, look. That's okay. But that one's elongated. So it's been jamming. And like I say, when you got to shut them, they get a bit tight. You go so far and then they won't close. As if you force them, that's what happens. So I think I'll put that back. Go clean inside. Put a little bit of Vaseline in there. Ease the movement. Right. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take that out before I forget that it's even in there. Put that over there. Okay, so we're ready for the stripper. So I'll get things ready, get the kettle on, and then we'll give it a stripping. Let's get naked. Right, as you can see, I've jumped forward, and I didn't do the caustic soda treatment or the polish on the priming. Didn't do it on camera because I'm going to take a little while to put these pins back in. So I thought I don't want to drag the video on too long, but yeah, it primed up all right. As you can see, got on the helping hands. That's all primed up, ready for paint. Base all masked up, wheels masked up, same as on this one. Masked the wheels up. Oh, and I'll polish that up. I'll put some metal polish on it and polish it up. I didn't put this in the caustic soda because it's only very thin. I didn't want to destroy it, so I'll polish that up. Okay, so now we'll head over to the spray booth and get some paint on it. See you in a minute. Right, first up, some Pound Shop Black on the base. Give it a quick spray. There we go. This stuff's nice, but it stinks. Right, that's that one. Right over there. Drag this over. Right, what should we do first? Red or yellow? Let's go for the yellow first. This is Rover into yellow. I'm going to do this. I'll give it a good old shake. I've got the heater on. Just give it a second. Right. Yeah, as you can see, I've masked up the whatever you call them, stays or whatever. I don't know. Right. Do a quick coat over first. Right, so we'll leave that for a little while. I'll do the red and I'll come back and give this a second coat. Right. See what you do with this. Oh, not yellow, do we? Oh, nearly had a yellow cab. This one, Mars Red number 2, Volkswagen. Well, I've got plenty of paint this time. cab. Under the wheel arches. Underneath the arches. Da-da-da-da-dee. Not bad red that, look. Yeah, I think we've got all that. Oh, wait this side. Yeah. Right, what's that? Back to the yellow. Right, straight on me thumb. Look. A bit wishy-washy this yellow. Oh, that's running. Shit. Careful of that. Right, I'm going to leave that dry for a bit. That's a bit thin, that yellow. It's very thin, that. I'll give it a good shake as well. I'm going to leave that for a while. I'll come back to that. I'm not happy with that yellow. It's very, very thin, that. What's quite going on with that? The red went on perfect, so did the black. The red, yellow is not the greatest of paints. Right, okay. The red's okay, the black base is okay, the yellow might need a bit of work. So I'll have a look, see how I get on with that, and I'll come back to you when it's all lacquered up. Yeah? See you in a bit. Like I said earlier, I'll come back to you when it's all lacquered and dried. It's not been long for you, but it's been about nearly 2 days for me, because I've been a bit busy doing other stuff. Get this time to dry. All the parts here laid out. Here we go. I'll just show you. Also yellowed up. Ready to go. Flash is all clean. Ready to go. Put that over there for now. Base. All blinged up. Just a crown bit. Put it over there. Won't need that for a minute. Tyres. They're all new. Put them over there. The 2 pins, as you remember. If you remember, they got the holes in them. Okay. And this is the cab. Come out quite nice. Right, there we go. Okay, let's get on putting it together. I'm a bit nervous about this, to be honest with you, boys, because I don't want to knacker the paint up putting these pins in. Now, what I've done, I've made this. It's a nail, obviously, and I've put a bit of a point on that end. Well, rounded it off a bit better, made it a bit easier, and I've flattened that end off. Because what I want to do, when I put the pins in, I'm going to try this, because it's got a hollow end. When I've got the pins in, rest it on my metal anvil, push that in the air, just tap it slightly so it would expand into the chassis, and then turn it up that way and just tap the end just to pin it over a little bit. I'm going to try it and see what happens. If it all goes belly up, then it'll all be on camera, won't it? So there you go. Oh, before I forget, this one with I forgot the name of it now, where the tipper body goes in, there's a right and wrong way to put this in. I test fitted it the other day, and you'll see the curved piece that goes at the top. Yeah, like that. Because you put it the other way around, it don't fit. It don't work. So it's that way. Having said that, I think it's that way. I can remember. We'll find out. We'll put it together. But there, that's a little tip. I've got my tube. I didn't forget that. My tube's in. I'll put a bit of lubricant in there, just a little bit. Okay. So, first things first. Metal bar. Shame it ain't gold, but no, it's metal. Now, you have to bear with me on this one. That's one of the reasons why I cut this video. I didn't show you the caustic soda, and I didn't show you the thingamabod, because I'm going to try and show you how I do this on camera. So I'm doing this as I go along, so bear with me. I've washed my hands, clean hands, look. I'm going to stick the body on first. I'll stick that on first, I think. Or shall I put this on first? I can't. Yeah, okay. Both pins are the same length. So we'll go for this first. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'll just move that old rover out of the way. Look. Move those two. See if you can see what I'm doing here. Pop that in there. Come on, boy. There you go. That's it. Now, that's it, rounded bit to the top. I'm sorry if my finger's getting away. Let's try and get this right. Try and get this right. It's all going on, folks. All going on. That's it. That's through. As you can see, there's very little room in there. I'm going to push that as far as I can in there. And then, hopefully, oh, it's going to be a bit tight, isn't it, getting it on the... Ah, shit. Let's drop 10 out that way. Well, I didn't configure that, did I, very well, did I? Ah, wait a minute. Maybe do it this way. Wait one, chaps, wait one. It's all live. God, that would be the last one, doesn't it? Right. If I put that in there, like that, this is going to be tricky. This is like a balancing act. You ain't going to see that, are you? Let me try and bring that up. a bit. Put that in there. God. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Wait a second. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Right, yeah, I was going to try and, I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm going to try and spin this camera around so you can see my voice. Bring it up a tad. Excuse the messy shed. Here we go, boys. Lean back. Right, you should be able to see that from there. Yeah, you see that? Where are they? Right. I'm going to try it this way. Hope you can see that. Right. Put that in there. Push down as far as I can. Whoop. Balancing that. Get the hammer. Yeah, I think that's done it. I'm going to template a bit more and just right. You see that? It's in. I hope you can see that. That's what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to do the other one. Now, it's going to be a bit fiddly because it's a bit heavier and bigger, so I'm going to do it off the camera. You see how I did this one? I'm going to do exactly the same with the next one. All right. Right, we're back. We're done. Yeah, sorry about that. It was a bit awkward me doing that chipper thing. We're trying to balance it on top of there. Not the greatest way of doing it, but it did it. So, there we go, look. Operation success. There's the pin on that side. And you can just see where I pinned it over there. Same with that side. Okay. Right, then next. Yeah, put the window in. We'll drop the window in next. So a bit of super duper glue. Put that in. We'll get the window in next. Bum, 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 bum. Just put a little bit in the bottom of that. Drop this in. Get the screwy driver. Give it a little bit of a settling in. Now it's in. That's it. Right, that's that. The base. Let's put some tiles on here, shall we? Put tiles on. There's tiles on there. Let's put some tiles on here, on that. Might as well do it while it's here. Whack a tile on that. Couple on the back. Yeah, it's just all a learning curve for me. As I said, I've only done a few videos. And I'm learning as I go along, and you'll see me doing it. And I'm not shy. If I make a mistake, I will tell you, and you'll obviously see it as well. But, right, okay. Right, let's get the base on then. This is going to be glued on, and I've only got a stubby ribbit. Because there's nothing. very, very thin there, so we're going to be gluing this on, I'm afraid. Should put a bit in there. Loop the glue back over there. Don't drop this in. You can see that. Where is it? Put it up on end. Put that in there. Bit more. Need the tweezers. Where's my tweezers? There we go. Come on, you little sucker. There we go. That's in. Right. There we have it. All done. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just push this to one side. Move a few things out of the way, because I've got to move these trays out the back to put the light box on. Because it's just, this is not very wide. It's worktop, kitchen worktop width, and that's it. Alright. So, I'll back with you in a minute, and you'll see it on the turntable. This is what we started with. A Corgis E R F dump truck. And here we have it. Corgi dump truck. All finished. Quite a nice little thing. Like I said, it was a first for me doing them sort of pins. I did one on the crane the other day, but they were different pins. So these are the second lot of pins that I've done. The glass ain't great. It's got a few really deep scratches in it, which I try to get off, but I couldn't really get off without going really right down. They were quite deep. I think something had been hit it at the front with something heavy and some deep chips in there. So yeah, that's it. Looking all nice. As you can see, we know it works. Yeah. You see some big chips and that around there. Front's all chromed up. Yeah. Just remember, when you put that in, get it right. That's it. Well, I hope you like this one. I enjoyed doing it. It took a little longer than I thought because I've had to have a break in between doing other stuff. But there you have it. Okay. That's it. That's the Corgi. It's let's have a look. ERF. ERF dump truck. Okay, right. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Be good and have fun.